Hello all, in this video we are going to see how to draw a stacked bar and a bar graphs. You might think that this is simple to draw, but I want to show you some real-time example and want to draw a graph on that. So here is a World Economic Forum or you could consider weforum.org website which deals with the world's real data. Here they are considering about the data related to lockdown. What is the people mood to on lockdown, whether they want to save the lives or whether they want to save the jobs during the pandemic COVID-19. Okay, so they have given their justification, their stories, everything in that, but I just want to concentrate on the graph. Okay, so here is a graph. If you notice that China 56% were talking about lives are important and 44% are talking about um, jobs are important. Okay, so and similarly other countries, what other countries are thinking about that. United States thinking about 66% people's mood relate to the saving lives is important, whereas 34% were thinking about saving jobs. And we want to draw this graph now. Okay, so for that I have used this, I manually entered this data in our Excel sheet. So here I have the country, save lives and save jobs. If you notice, all these data across the row, which sums up to 100, 73 plus 27, 56 plus 44, all this sums up to 100. So let's insert our stacked bar graph. For that, select the table, data table, and go to insert, and you could select the 2D column or 2D bar. Okay, so we want to do 2D bar 100% because it's 100% data, right? So if you notice here, the data that shows in a zigzag way, okay, which is not in a better way if when compared to here. Okay, so let's change that data like that so that we would be able to get that graph like that. For that, what we need to do is we have to sort our data, and that sorting data would be 76 is the highest here, so would be based on the saving life. So I would like to sort the data. Here you have two different options that you could sort the data, one through A to Z, or you could go to sort. Okay, so I'm going to sort and expand selection, and whenever I expand selection, it selects the whole table, whole data. So I want to sort based on save lives, values of the save lives from largest to smallest. And now you could see this in a better way, right? At least similar to this one here. And I would like to change the colors as well. For that, double click what you want to change, and here under series options you could be able to under the fill and line, so fill here, and you could change the color to this one. So you could go to more colors and you could get the cyan color. Okay, so kind of different. um, so yeah, you could adjust your shading a little bit, that way you would be able to see, which is a little bit greenish. Okay, yeah, so this could be that you could consider. I'm going to change my axis as well, that so you would be able to change it to 100 because the maximum value that we get is 100 when we sum that. And I would also like to remove my grid lines. and I'm going to increase my graph a little bit, and I'm going to change the title as COVID-19 opinions, maybe save lives and save jobs. So what we need to do, we have to insert our data labels. Okay, so for that I have selected this, and click on the plus. I'm going to insert the data labels, and whenever I insert the data tables, it was in the middle. But if you look at, this starts from the beginning, and the data labels would start from the beginning of the series as well. For that, what we need to do is, you have to insert the data labels and click on more, and you have to do inside base. Okay, inside base would be coming there. Same way here as well, insert data labels and then inside base. Now you could be able to better see this, and this, I mean, black on blue is not so good, so you could select this data on the save lives, and you could change that color to white. Okay, change that color to white. At least you would be able to see a similar, the colors, you could be getting the better color similar to that, which I didn't get in my demo graph here. And if you want to increase the width of this little bit, um, you have to reduce the gap width so that you could see a little bit better size of the bars. Okay, this way you would be able to draw in a nicer way. You think that say, bar graph is simple, but you could draw it in a better way. Okay, so in our next example, we are going to see a regular bar. I was browsing my Instagram one day. A Bloomsburg business has posted something, and I would like to demonstrate this graph for you as well. Okay, I may not draw exactly the same because of the options that we have in the Excel, but however, I want to show you this a similar data. Okay, so for that we have this one here, our city and home prices. Okay, so how much they have been increased or reduced during the COVID-19 period. Okay, so let me put that, let me insert a bar graph first. Okay, so insert a bar graph, just 2D bar graph. Okay, so you know what we have to do now. So that's exactly correct. We have to sort our data. Okay, let's sort our data. Under sorting is under the data, sort the data, sort, and I want to sort the home price. How I have to sort? So basically I want to sort from, let's see here, highest to lowest. Okay, so let's see that values from highest, largest to smallest. Okay, so now you got this. So 14%, 10%, 9, -5 and all. Okay, so and here we want to have the data, we want to see Manila city should be the highest one, right? So which is of 14%. So it is like this. So now we will go back and change our data selection to lowest to smallest to largest. Okay, that way we would be able to get this. So as you know, we could be able to remove the grid lines here. So I would like to format our axis. So let me see here, formatting axis -6 to 14. So you could do on the double click on the axis here. You would be able to see here we have that in percentage. Now we have to put that in numbers here. So the maximum that I could go on the left hand side is -6. So -6% is equal to -0.06. And here I would like to see 14, 0.14 percentage. Okay, so now I got this one, which is in a nice way. Okay, and I would also increase the width or decrease the gap width. Okay, so I think this would be in a better way. And I want to even series, I just want to put the 0. We'll see how it looks at least. Okay, so now we got this. So now the most important thing is about the color here. Look at this. We got all the red of the negative values and green for the positive values. Okay, so I would like to, basically what we need to do is we have to select each bar and we have to go and fill the color with blue. I think this blue is okay. So let me go and change for the green here. This should be red. So basically you have to change for each and every bar. I have that and remove this axis. Change for each and every bar. Include the labels, data labels. And in the more options, we don't want 10% here, but we want to see what? We want to see the country name, right? For that, what you need to do is you have to go to fill, now access, label options. Under label options, uncheck the value. I don't want value, but I want to use the value from cells, and that cell value is nothing but my city name. Okay, so now I got the city, and basically what you need to do is you have to drag here so that you would be able to see in a nicer way. Okay, so I have this already modified in my final version here. You could see that we included all these things. Okay, so this is what you could draw even bar graphs in a nicer way. Okay, so I mean you might see these type of charts on Facebook or any type of social media pages, and sometimes people would wonder how they have done that. So you could do using a simple Excel as well, um, in a simpler way, but you could do other tools as well. Okay, so thanks for watching.